This is day 37. What a glorious day to have your hero win or lose. Whichever way you want to go with this, it needs to be absolutely 100% specific and definitive. No, he's in a coma. Oh, he fell off that ledge. We don't know if he died. Your readers are going to be so pissed if you don't bring this to a resolution. Fault of our stars. The boyfriend dies. He's not in a coma. He's not lingering. He dies. That has to happen for her to be catapulted, past her darkest moment. And when she gets the letter and wins, in the sense that she now has connection to her boyfriend and can finally kind of move on. And when I talk definitive, I talk definitive. We blow up the Death Star, people. We blow it up. Sarah Connor crushes the Terminator. Dodgeball, he hits Dwight and wins. And not only wins that, but then gets the entire gym and buys Globo Gym. These are if you're going to have a win, have it be definitive and these are rousing pages. You should be so excited for your hero, and he's winning finally after all this losing. Oh my God, all he's done the whole rest of the book is lose pretty much. He is scraped by, just barely by the skin of his teeth. And this time he finally gets to win, unless you want it to be a tragedy and then he has to lose tragically. Don't pull back on that. If you're going to pull the trigger on a tragedy, then it has to be tragic. You can't have it be kind of middle of the road. So these are kind of the final pages of the action of the climax. You can push it out to 5. You may spill into tomorrow, but not much more. We only have a few more days, so we got to kind of wrap this up. But this is still the fight today. Tomorrow will be the escape, because many times you won, but the building's coming down, so you have to get out. So it kind of continues a little bit of action, but really not a fight. It's more of an escape. But today is a fight day. Kind of seesawed. Today there's no seesawing. There is the hero kicking butt. And if you don't feel roused and you don't feel stimulated and you don't feel that this is unique and exciting, then your reader is not. It's a great day to rethink everything if it's not going well. If you weren't quite sure about this, make it harder. Just make it harder. Even if you've never had a rocket launcher in your book, if you want a rocket launcher, put a rocket launcher. If that's what you need to kick this book into the next gear, do it, and then we'll seed it later. Don't be afraid to think outside the box and really put some new and unique spin and take on this. Many times I get very inspired by the climax, and I put all kinds of crap in here and then have to go figure it out later. That is totally fine. This is the most important scene of the book. The most important. I know I don't like to freak you out, but it is. So you need to bring it. If you don't bring it, great lesson for next book is, how am I going to bring it next time? So how do you feel about this? Your hero is going to win. Sometimes barely. Skin of the teeth. It needs to be exciting. It needs to be kind of perfectly executed. The timing on it. To quote from Chronicles of Riddick, has to be perfectly timed, exquisitely timed. So this happens, and then maybe that's not a great skill set of yours. So if it's not, that's okay. We'll figure it out later. But this really does happen like clockwork. It really is dominoes falling. It needs to feel natural and real, surprising still and exciting, but realistic for the genre and the setting that you have. And again, maybe you go crazy here and you decide to rewrite the book to match the craziness here. I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally great with that, because you've got to bring it here. You get paid for your being creative. You don't get paid to rehash other people's climaxes. You don't get paid to kind of skim the surface. You get paid to be creative and bring something that the reader could never have brought to the table themselves. I just, as I said, finished a book and I had a reader, and she's like, the book was exactly what I was hoping and expected, yet I was shocked so many times. That's exactly what I want to bring. The book you're getting, it's exciting and I fulfill your expectations, but then I kind of blow your mind a couple times where you weren't expecting things. And that to me is kind of perfection. I know I had a few in mind, and then as I was writing it, it came up. So don't be afraid to embrace new ideas and take characters in a little bit different direction than you had originally planned. If it is cooler, if it is better, do it. That's what always will be my advice. Go and fix it later, baby. It's just how we roll. My job is to be exciting as I can be. I know it's hard for you to understand because this is your first book and you don't have a readership, and I certainly was there before. And I can tell you from experience, hopefully my book has kept them up all night. So they may be reading this at 3 o'clock in the morning. And by God, if they're staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning and being tired the next day at work, I better fulfill this expectation. I better make sure that the hero is heroic, and this is a rousing victory that will go down in the record books. All right, that is today. I will see you tomorrow.